Here's what you missed on Phathead and Cande in the morning. Weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.
My Country 96.1. Beautiful day. We just announced a brand new show. Long Island Community Hospital Amphitheater at Bald Hill, right in your backyard, exit 63 off the LIE. We will have Dustin Lynch and Jimmie Allen June 13th. That is a Saturday. Get ready. DJ Deuce will be spinning all day. Tickets on sale this Monday at 10 a.m. Ticketmaster.com. So currently we have June 13th with Dustin and Jimmie, and we'll probably get more added onto that. Also, July 3rd, The Fest with Brantley and all his buddies. And Friday, August 7th, Darius Rucker returning to Long Island with Kanan Smith and John King. And that'll be a lot of fun. You can get all your tickets at Ticketmaster.com with Dustin and Jimmie going on sale Monday at 10 a.m. We are only Tuesday, but of course, keep in mind, we give away our nacho box every week. We'll be doing that later in the week on Friday. And we'll take care of you with Moe's. Thank you very much. Also, one more for you. We are a month away from Mitchell Tenpenny, almost sold out at Mulcahy's in Wantagh. So if you want to get your last chance tickets there, muls.com, muls.com. Here's some things from around sports and Hollywood and TV and stuff that's going on with the coronavirus. The NBA, NHL, Major League Baseball, and Major League Soccer are closing access to locker rooms and clubhouses. All essential personnel only, just players and trainers and managers and coaches and that kind of stuff. No reporters. Nobody going to be allowed in locker rooms in basketball, hockey, baseball, or Major League Soccer. Katie Couric, the latest famous person to work from home after having contact with someone who was diagnosed.
I asked my son if he could work from home because he's in the city, and they say no, they won't let him.
Really? They won't let?
Not yet.
Huh. You know, my buddy Josh does a lot of work from home, and he works for a big firm, and they sent out, they're trying to keep everyone safe. They sent out a message and said, if you could do your work from home, work from home.
And we got an email saying, if you're planning any vacations out of the country, you have to tell us right away.
There you go. Katie Couric quarantining herself. She had contact with someone who was diagnosed.
Yeah, the head of the Port Authority.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh, my goodness.
The organizers of Coachella and Stagecoach, maybe two of the biggest festivals in the country, both of their festivals supposed to be next month. They're in talks to move them to October, Candy.
Yeah.
Pearl Jam postponed their tour. Was supposed to kick off. Richard Marx, Madonna, Kiss has canceled all their meet and greets. You're seeing that a lot. You're going to see that with country stars, too, starting to cancel meet and greets, Candy.
I don't want to meet or greet anybody.
I know. Cristiano Ronaldo, the soccer player.
That very handsome soccer player.
Played his 1,000th game of his career.
He looks good.
In front of nobody. It was an empty stadium.
Oh, so he played, though? It wasn't just for the fans? Good for you.
That's right. He played, unlike LeBron, who says if the fans aren't there, he's not playing, which is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. The Hollywood Reporter wondering whether older moviegoers will avoid theaters. They're expecting a big drop-off.
I'm going to say yes.
Yep, absolutely. We talked about this about a week ago. Now, New York has not said anything yet, but Dublin, Ireland, and Boston, two of the biggest St. Patrick's Day parades in the world, have both canceled.
Now, what's going to happen in New York City?
We'll see. Now, if Boston and Dublin cancel their St. Patrick's Day parade, you'd have to think at some point.
I wonder. That's coming up. It's a week away.
So officials in New York are discussing that. They're also discussing, they haven't ruled it out, they're discussing the subway and what to do about the subway and possibly shutting it down for a while. And one more for you, Candy, on a lighter note. Do you like lobster?
Love lobster.
Okay.
I'm not eating it now.
Well, hold on a second. Lobster is really cheap right now because sellers can't ship them overseas. So prices in the U.S., there's too many lobsters. Prices in the U.S. are way down on lobster. Let me ask you this question.
Yes.
I need a doctor, maybe. Lobster, you boil.
Not necessarily.
Well, don't you boil lobster?
You could steam it. You could boil it.
Oh, that's true. But can you boil a lobster?
Of course.
Okay, so if you boil the lobster, would that kill all the germs? If there's germs?
I would hope so. I don't know for a fact.
I don't know for a fact either. So I'm not telling anyone to do it and then, but...
I tell you what, would you eat a lobster and see how you feel in like 2 weeks, and then I'll go for the lobster?
If an expert from Harvard contacted me and said, by boiling a lobster, you will kill all bacteria, anything in the lobster, yes, I would buy cheap lobster and boil them. Why not? Why not?
Interesting.
Actually, you know what? Not just Harvard. I need a second person from MIT to confirm.
Oh, not GL?
To confirm the findings.
Not a Rhodes Scholar?
I don't know.
How about your sister?
I don't know about
Who went to better college than you?
Yeah. If my middle child in my family, my sister Dina, confirmed it, I mean, she's a Cornell educated.
Right, a Cornell. The rest of you are just poo-poo.
So you can get really cheap lobster these days anyway.
Well, that's good news.
Phathead and Cande in the morning, weekdays 6 to 10 a.m. on My Country 96.1.